Hey everybody, so I'm really excited about today because we're going to be talking skincare, like all things skincare. And my first tip is this: don't wait until you have mature skin to start caring about your skin. Keep it up, even in your 20s, even in your teens, and keep going from there. And my whole thing is to lean away from trends and find out what works for you. Keep using it. And if it seems like it stops working, don't be afraid to try something new. So I'm going to go through a few products that I use. And my skin used to be really good, especially in my teens. I did not go through that whole pimple phase, acne phase, thankfully. And as I got older, just different things in the environment would irritate my skin a whole lot, and I would get blemishes and they would stay there. Like after the pimple dried up, it would stay a dark spot for a long, long time. So let me just jump right into it. I start with a cleanser, and then I use a tonic. And then I use some type of spot treatment, and I follow that up by a serum. And then I have something for my under eye, and then I have a moisturizer. The only thing I don't use consistently is like an oil, like you're supposed to apply that on top of the moisturizer. I don't use it all the time. I use it sometimes, and it's a simple oil. It's just castor oil. Castor oil is really, really thick. And if I do that, I don't do it in the daytime. I more so do it at night, so as I'm sleeping, things can penetrate, okay? I use these OK bubble sheet masks. This one cleanses and exfoliates, right? And it smells really good. You might have seen me in a YouTube short or TikTok or Instagram or somewhere, putting one of these on. It smells amazing. And then when you peel it off, it has like a soapiness. So you leave it on for about 10-15 minutes. And then after that, it leaves like a soapiness that you can use an exfoliator and scrub off the dead skin. So I don't do the exfoliation every single day, but I do use a cleanser. If I'm not using this, I'm using this by C'est Moi, and it's a refreshing papaya seed scrub facial mask. They call it a facial mask, but it soaps up. I like it. It smells good. I'm probably down to the last of it right now, and I'd love to see if it comes in a bigger style. But you need this because you have to like scrub off the day's dirt. You have to scrub off, dead skin so that the glowing skin underneath can shine through. And I don't have perfect skin, so I'm not like a super expert, but I know what works for me and what keeps people guessing my age and not fully knowing my age. Okay, so this is the cleanser. You always want to start with a clean face. Anything that you do, especially if you wear makeup, you want to make sure you're getting all the residue of that off. And you'd be surprised, sometimes you can use like a makeup remover, and then the next morning when you exfoliate, you can still see some of the makeup still coming off because it can get into your pores and deeper into your skin. Now, the next thing that I always use, well, I'm not gonna say always use, but I started using because I put together a routine, is a toner. And this is an essential C toner, has vitamin C in it, and that's just very nourishing to your skin. And it's, a toner splashes on. So I like this brand. I actually got it in one of my boxes, those subscription boxes. I think it was Ipsy. So it might have been the Ipsy box. It came in an Ipsy box. I like it. It smells really good. It smells citrusy. It almost smells like a lemonade that you can drink. I love it, and it refreshes my face. So I started with a clean face today, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through the application with you. I just put a little on like my fingers, and then I just smooth it on. And whenever I put it on my face, I'm not forgetting under my neck, because, you know, with mature skin, that's where the issues and the problems start, and you don't want that. Okay, so I usually put that on, and as that is drying and absorbing into my skin, I'm preparing my next product, right? So my next product is a spot treatment, something that would fade any spots or anything that you have on your skin. Like I said, the vitamin C is just so refreshing in this, and I love it. I love it. I believe that you can, well, actually, I think that I have this on my Amazon storefront. So if you check the description, check my links, it's going to be in there. And if not, I'll put it in there. Okay, so then I can feel my face, and I can feel that the toner absorbed, right? So the next thing I'm gonna do is my spot treatment. And the thing about the spot treatment is that I have unevenness. If you've ever seen my videos, like, it looks like I have a dark line here and here, and I usually just try to do something about that instead of just going with the flow, right? This is from Medicube, and it's a viral product right now, but I like it because it works for me, not because it's viral. So this is it, Medicube, and it comes with this little application piece, and you've probably seen it, and this is in my storefront too. It has these little, I don't know what they call the little balls, but like the nutrient bursts are in there, okay? So what you do, and you really only need one, is you just pick up one of these, one of the little sunburst looking things, and you apply it to your skin. You smash it with the applicator, and one is enough for your whole face. One is enough for my, you know, I really couldn't wait to put this in my starter guide, because people ask me the hows and whys of what I use. And a lot of this keeps my skin blemish free. Actually, yesterday I did feel like something was coming up on my face, and it took everything in me to not scratch it, because, you know, that's our natural inclination to scratch it. And, you know, you just don't want to do that, because that's when the dark marks come, the blemishes, and then you have something else you have to deal with. So I'm excited about this. I just usually wipe it down because my desk is white, and I don't want any like stains and sticky stuff on it. But yeah, Medicube. You can find this anywhere. If you're on TikTok and you're following me, and if you're not following me on TikTok, go ahead and follow me on TikTok. I'm Miss Princess Dom on TikTok and Instagram. Go ahead and follow me. You'll see me using these products. You'll see me, you know, putting links out so that you can get it too, especially when it goes on sale. This goes on sale a lot because people really, really love it. So you want to catch it when it's on sale, but either way, try it and see if it works for you. I don't know if they have samples. Sometimes it's good to just try a sample of something first, and then if it works for you, then go for the product size, the huge size. But, you know, don't stress yourself out about it. I used the products that I had until I could add more products to my repertoire. Now, this might have been about $12, $15, the exfoliator. I think this bubble sheet mask was $5 or $6, and you only get one, so it's $5 or $6 each. The toner might have been about $20. It's not super high price. I think I paid $20 for this. trying to not get it in the sun so you can see it, right? I paid about $20 for the Medicube. It's called PDPN Pink Collagen Capsule Cream. So there's collagen in that too. And if you didn't know, your skin needs collagen to keep it firm, plump, and youthful. Man, I wish this kind of stuff was available when I was in my 20s, because I would have been using it back since then and moved forward, right? So I loved it. I love it. And then I just kind of wait for this to absorb, so it's not just mixing all together, but doing each product doing what it's supposed to do. So I put that on, getting that collagen absorbing into my skin. I just love this. I love it. I love it. I've made this part of my routine, and even as a content creator, I've been really trying to, you know, look my best on camera, and this helps me. Okay, the next product is Medicube too. They have a lot of products. They even have a face mask, and I think it's in my Amazon cart right now, but they have a face mask, and when you put it on, I think it's one color, and then it turns transparent once it's dry and ready to come off, and it really tightens your skin, they say. I can't wait to try it. The next time I make a video, you'll probably see me sitting here with a mask, okay? Because I can't wait. So this is a peptide serum. So remember I said you use the cleanser, you use the toner, you use a spot treatment, but I use my spot treatment all over just so my skin is just even. And then you use a serum, right? And this is Medicube Peptide Serum. So this is it. And as you can see, it's pink. And I didn't buy it because it was pink. I bought it because people were saying how much they loved it. So the collagen is so thin, and you don't need a lot for the serum. You know, you can put 1 or 2 drops and just smooth it out. And that's what I do. And I know that people say, why do you need all that? Because different products do different things, and it's hard to find one product that does every single thing you need. Like something that's a spot treatment would probably be too light to be a moisturizer, and your skin definitely needs moisturizing. This is about $20 too, and I believe it's in my Amazon cart. Go and check my storefront rather. Try it out. I love it. I've been using that, and I can actually feel the difference in my skin. Serums make a difference. It's potent stuff in it that, and I said I was going to read the list of ingredients, but you know, a lot of times on these products, the ingredients are like super tiny. You need a microscope. But they tell you on the website. They actually have their own website. I think it's medicube.com, but I get it from Amazon, and I make sure that when I buy it from Amazon, it's not a third-party seller, that it's actually from the company itself, okay? That way you don't end up getting a fake product and saying it didn't work when it didn't work because it just was a fake product, okay? Also use, let me just feel my skin. I like to feel that everything has just soaked in, and it's getting there. Okay, now this is Glossier's Full Orbit Hydrating, Brightening, Smoothing Eye Cream. It says a lot. I've been using this for a little while, and you know, you just squeeze a little bit, and then I just put it under my eyes. I usually do that. One little blob is usually enough for both eyes, especially since I'm not putting it on my whole face. I'm just putting it under my eyes. But this is the product. Like I said, I love it, and it's been working for me. So I usually put that under my eyes, only because any help I can get with fading some of this is the best. You know, I've had health issues. I just wake up tired sometimes, and You know, you don't want to walk around looking like you're tired all the time. So that's my under eye cream. And then after that sets, after I don't feel like any kind of stickiness or wetness with my application, then I go ahead and I apply the moisturizer. And this is about, I think this is about $20 too. So like Amazon sometimes has it for less. Well, let me just say it might be 24. I think this was the pricier product. Yeah, this was about 24, but it's still doable. Like I said, don't feel like you have to buy everything all at once. Buy it in stages and buy, you know, what you can afford to buy, but build up your routine, your product routine, so that it hits all the bases and that you're covered from head to toe. Okay, now this is the Tatcha cream. Now you've heard of the water cream, and I had to research because originally I had the water cream in my cart, right? But then when I went to their website and looked at the description, the water cream is for people with oily skin. This is the dewy skin cream, and this is for people with dry skin. My skin was super dry. I was telling my husband the other night, touch my face, touch my face. It's so soft, it's so soft. It's because my skin has just been dry. It's just been dry, and I've been letting it be dry, and just because I couldn't find a moisturizer that I like. But this is it. And I love it because it comes with this little gold thing on top to apply it. You just take that out. As you can see, I've been diving in here. And, you know, again, you don't need a lot. And you don't want to be wasteful with this, especially since this is the priciest product out of all of them. But let me tell you, after I put this on, by the end of the night, put this on in the morning, right? I put this on in the morning, and by the end of the night, my skin is still moisturized. It's still feeling soft, right? When I was in high school, I remember using oil of Olay because I thought I was so grown. And, you know, maybe my skin was just young, but it seemed like that worked for a little while. But as I got older, it became harder for me to find a product that would really help, right? You don't just want to put stuff on your face and then, you know, you go out in the sun and it dries it up, and the rest of the day your skin is dry. This leaves me, and you can see a little glowiness, hopefully. I just love applying this. So this is the most expensive product. I'll put my little spoon back. This is the most expensive product. This is, let me just see how many ounces this is. I think this is 1.7 ounces. This is 1.7 ounces. And this little thing is $72. So at first I was like, okay, is it gonna go on sale? It had been in my cart since last year, never went on sale. And sometimes you just have to take the plunge, and I'm so glad I did. So do I wish it was cheaper? In a way I do, but in a way I don't want them to bring down the price and then bring down the quality of the product. You know, sometimes that happens. I don't want that. So I'm thankful that I was able to buy it, try it, and that I absolutely love it. Okay, that's my glow up. And as I fade these circles, I mean, they're not super huge, but I want to get to the point where I don't even have to put a foundation on, any concealer. I just put eyeliner and go out into the sun. That's what I want. That's all that I want. So if you have a product that you absolutely love and would recommend, let me know below. And in the meantime, go ahead and check out the other stuff on my channel. I have self-care here, and I also have a little shopping haul unboxing stuff for you here. See you next time.